Do you ever just start trying to get into your costume closet to find something and you can't find it? And then you find something that you'd forgotten you had and you try to put it on and it doesn't fit right. Like an old bum roll from college that you haven't seen in years. And you realize that you don't really wear it. It's not quite your style anymore, and does that inspire you to start cleaning out your closet a bit? It happened to me this week. When you read Marie Kondo's books about how to try and stay organized, she tells you to take everything out in whatever category you're organizing. Throw it in a pile, and then start going through it piece by piece. Trying to do that with a costume closet gets to be a little bit intensive. And then there's all the little bits that you didn't think about. Your veils, your gloves, all the little accessories that make it more than just a costume and make you look like you walked out of that portrait. They all need to be organized. Sometimes organizing the little bits can make it feel like it's not so overwhelming. I can do this one box. And then after this one box is done, I can walk away if I need to. Other times, the sheer volume of little bits can be insane. And that's when you start working on your larger ensembles. Even if eventually that starts to feel super heavy on its own. As you pull out dress after dress, after dress. But eventually you get to a point where the dresses stop feeling as heavy. The costumes stop feeling like an overwhelming burden to try and dig out from your closet. And you find some sort of a sense of relief as you start to organize things again. The pace picks up. You start to see some light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to your organizing. And you're going to find more stuff that you may or may not want along the way. The thing to remember when you're doing this is it's the doing that's going to help bring some clarity to your wardrobe. That's what's going to be what makes your wardrobe a little bit less chaotic. And coming out of this time, don't we all need a little less chaos? So, in the interest of trying to minimize everybody's chaos, take some time. Fold up your veils. Fold up your gloves, your muffs. Start finding places for things to go, and if the item doesn't have a place anymore, let's put it to the side. putting it to one side doesn't necessarily mean you don't love that piece. It might just mean that you've had your time with it, and you're ready to make some new space for new projects and new items, and that one can find a home somewhere else. And once you've put stuff to the side, you can also go through and figure out, especially with our historical costumes, is this something that needs to be repaired? Or is it something that needs to find a new home? I put enough into my costumes that I'm going to take a few minutes. Probably more than a few minutes if we're being completely honest. And really investigate. What's not perfect about this? Why isn't it ideally just hung right back up? Do I need to fix a hem because it's fraying and put some guards on there? Is the lining just stained because it's a train and it drags in the dirt? Are pleats pulling out? Has my sizing changed and I just need to let it out? All of these repairs are something that we have the ability to do. And you don't have to even commit to doing all of them. Maybe you're just not invested in that garment anymore, and that's okay. If you are, then let's set aside some time to get things fixed and ready to go. You know, maybe some of the items, it's not even that they need to be repaired. They're just going to go and find a new home. My tip to make sure your items actually make it to their new forever home, or at least out of the house and out of your mental clutter, is get them by the door. That way you can actually get them out. And start enjoying all of that new space. Find new creative ways to store your items. Take a look at the reorganization. Make sure it's working for you. Do you have enough shelf space? Do you need to find more shelves, boxes? Do you need to send something else to a new home as well? And after all that work, just think you can stand back and enjoy that you actually have an organized closet. You have go-to items that you can find for your events, your photo shoots. Get dressed pretty quick and be out the door and ready for your next costume event. And then make some time to make a pile and actually work just a little bit every week on some of your items that need to be repaired. Whether it's something simple on the TV or an actual afternoon of attention. Once you've got your mending repaired, what about also paying attention to some of your new projects? We've all got those UFOs or dream projects we want to work on. After cleaning out the closet, you're going to have space for it. Don't we all want some space to put on our new projects and store them? Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if it was helpful to you, and subscribe if you want to see more adventures.